and it's like blew my mind. So I'll see. I might be able to do like a 3-minute thing, a YouTube thing, cover art critic. So I was like,
you could probably do that.
I'm like, that's not bad. Not a bad idea, right?
Well, the thing about being on YouTube and talking about games, you got to be unique about it. Like there's a lot of guys like the completionist. His whole thing is that he completes the games 100%. You guys like Angry Joe. He has a lot of reviews.
Oh man, you gotta love angry people, man. It's definitely that's his thing.
Oh yeah,
I could review menus.
Menus.
Oh,
Brock's menu reviews.
You heard it here, folks. Brock is reviewing menus. Alex is reviewing covers, and hey, I'll just review things. I'm Darren, one of the hosts.
I'm Brock.
I'm Alex. Hello.
And together we are. This podcast.
Insert
this podcast you are listening to currently.
Edit later. Do the podcast.
Pretty much.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, gents, pretty big year coming up. 2013.
Oh, 2013, yes.
Ooh. 2012 is what we're walking away from with our heads down.
Oh, God. Cool guys don't look at explosions. That was definitely a terrible, terrible explosion last year.
Yep. 2012 was more a disappointment than anything. It was probably one of the worst years in gaming in the past 5 years.
And we can all agree that the best year in gaming, 1998. We got fucking Metal Gear Solid. We got fucking we got a shit ton of other shit. I'll find out.
Wow.
98.
You know what?
We're going back.
I think 1990 is the best because a game came out.
2004. The
The
advent of Steam and Half-Life 2.
Oh man, man, it made Counter-Strike so much better. Steam was the best addition to Counter-Strike ever.
Steam revolutionized the digital distribution.
The friend system was broken for 3 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty great right now.
It's amazing
that's
right
not
now.
what it's about, though.
I love Steam. It is amazing.
In Gaben we trust, right?
Yep.
Base Gaben and Blessed Kojima.
In 3 we fear.
In 3 we fear?
3 we fear.
Who 3 do we fear?
Gabe Newell, scared of number 3.
Oh.
That he is.
No, there's no 3s. No 3s.
No 3s at all.
Not allowed to be 3s. But anyway, I want to hear, around the table here, biggest disappointments of 2012 from you
Mass
guys.
Effect 3's ending.
That was a quick one.
Yeah.
Darren, I got a good one.
I'm still hurt by that. I'm hurt by many things.
But wasn't the game really good?
It doesn't matter.
That's, in my opinion, that's what makes it worse.
The ending.
That game was so good. It was great. It's almost fantastic. But that ending is so terrible. It just makes you forget about the entire all the fun you had while playing it. It's all gone.
It taints 3 games worth of content. It taints 60 hours of gameplay.
Let's say this. If the game, so one really good, 2 really good, 3, let's say what happened to 3 is that there was a game-breaking bug that broke the game. Like, let's say that you couldn't play the ending. So let's say that that's all there was. And that
Shepard just dies when he gets hit by the beam at the end of the game.
Spoilers, but yeah.
I would have been completely okay with that.
Well, at this point, I don't think there's a need for caution for spoilers because it's such a big issue that most people are aware of.
It was covered for months.
See,
torn apart for months. And I still have not recovered from that day.
What about you, Alex? What's your big disappointment of the year?
Where's The Last Guardian?
The what?
Go fuck yourself. The Last Guardian, I'm waiting for, fucking since, what was it, 2008? They're like, here's fucking Bird Dog thing.
Why don't you say Versus 13? Hey, guys, we got a really cool game coming out. Real-life swords. Look at this trailer. Wow, we're going to make a 5-minute one.
It's basically Kingdom Hearts 3 without Disney character. I want to play it. No,
exactly.
Well, just fucking don't want that,
last
right?
year they did actually, there was a leak of, they renamed that game to Final Fantasy 15, but...
Wait, what?
Who knows?
Who knows if they actually did?
No, I'm pretty sure they're going to call it Final Fantasy 14. Everyone's like, but isn't it already Final? No! There's not a Final Fantasy 14.
They actually re-released that not too long ago.
What's I Hope Reborn? Real Realms Reborn.
And I think it's
playable?
better now?
Playable?
It might be playable.
I can't report on that or comment.
I'm not really sure.
No one is.
When you fuck up a launch that bad, there is no chance for your MMO.
Speaking of rocky launches, one of my disappointments of the year was Diablo 3. One, but not necessarily my biggest.
It has no games.
Error 37, my friend.
That should be error. Why? What are the other 30? That should be number 1. You can't play the game. You cannot get onto servers.
What about error? No more poop socks.
No more poop socking.
Make it 64, ladies and gentlemen. Go watch Diablo.
Oh, in the comments.
We'll leave it in a link in the description.
Oh,
good stuff.
Jesus Christ.
It was good stuff. But yeah, no, Error 37 was a really rocky launch. You can't really deny that it wasn't. But I had a significant amount of fun with that game.
I did too.
It was nowhere near living up to the expectations of Diablo 2. But you really can't after like 13 years of hype. It's impossible.
That was the thing with me though.
IEC Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I will still defend that game. That the second half,
on your opinion of Diablo 3.
the second half of that game of Duke Nukem Forever is marginally better than the first half. I actually found myself smiling and enjoying the second half of Duke Nukem Forever.
All I have to say is, monkey poo. Picking up poo out of the toilet and throwing it.
You get a trophy for that, motherfucker.
That's what you need. But anyway, I think Diablo 3, I just played Diablo 2 probably a year before Diablo 3 came out, and I did a marathon run of it. Had tons of fun with that. And so I was going to Diablo 3 probably not with the expectations of a seasoned Blizzard fan like Brock here. But I had pretty big expectations just because of the hype that was building up around launch. Got the Collector's Edition, midnight launch, Brock and I were there. Immediately played it, almost beat it in like a day.
I actually did beat it in a day.
Yeah, you did. I
binged with my friend Martuna. He's another one of our guys. But anyways,
we call him Tuna. Yeah,
we call him Tuna.
He's a bro.
But yeah, no, me and him actually played through the entire game up to Inferno Act 1 in about a week, and that was a fun time. And everyone,
I can only imagine, but I still really enjoyed my time with the game, and I think it's definitely not to the scale of Mass Effect 3, because that's probably going to be my biggest disappointment.
I've actually gone back to Diablo 3 recently, and I've begun playing it again. It's still fun. I don't have a problem with it.
I think it just kind of lacks in that.
Well, they did actually. It's on the PTR right now of dueling. It's a heavily gear dependent PvP, but
it's actually up now.
At least
wasn't that supposed to be there at launch though?
A lot of things.
A lot of there was supposed to be stuff at launch, but
it's
there was no formal PvP in Diablo 2, so you could say it's exactly the same PvP from pretty much 2.
But the most important question is, were there pandas?
What do pandas have anything to do with this?
It's Blizzard, isn't that a thing? Pandas and Blizzard.
What's wrong with pandas? Pandarians were established in the Warcraft lore.
Do any of their lore mention each other?
Do not think Pandarians make sense in the Warcraft universe. Do not understand the lore behind them. It's that simple.
But pandas.
What if I just think aesthetically the pandas look stupid?
I'm not going to lie. It looks like Kung Fu Panda. The environments of Pandaria are very, very, very detailed. Very, very nice. Well, it's a really cool aesthetic. But
it's a bit off-putting after the last one was Cataclysm and there was a giant badass dragon on the cover compared to having a panda on the cover.
I think the main problem I have with Pandaria is it's not... It's pretty much missed of Pandalia. But what I mean is, there are so many daily quests in that game that you're pretty much required to do to gear, and
So hard if you have a life?
It's pretty hard if you have a life, yeah. I used to be a big World of Warcraft player in Cataclysm and Wrath of the Lich King.
Out of pure curiosity, what came out first? The lore? Because they've always mentioned pandas and had jokes about pandas.
Warcraft 3, right. They mentioned Pandarias.
But did Pandaria, were they ninja pandas? Did they mention Kung Fu? What came first? Kung Fu? Were there pandas, and then when Kung Fu Panda came out, that's a good idea, and then made them ninja pandas?
I think Pandarians can actually almost be any class in the entire game.
I know, but
I think what Alex is asking is, before the Pandarian lore was there, was it already mentioned that they had a Eastern
influences,
lifestyle culture? Was that immediately okay? That's what.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. Did they rip off Kung Fu Panda really bad?
On the exact lore, yeah. But I do know that pandas are usually Asian inspired, and it makes sense for them to have.
Pandas
so,
makes sense.
Can we say that's a disappointment of 2012? Mr. Pandaria?
For me,
kind of
a little bit.
Okay.
I did enjoy playing up to level 90. It was a really fun experience. They make one hell of a leveling content. Blizzard does in their games in the last couple of years.
We got more great Blizzard content to look forward to with Heart of the Swarm, StarCraft 2. It's about damn time.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that ending.
It's about time. Hell, it's about time.
Didn't the ending already get leaked
Yeah, but they're obviously going to change it.
A little bit of that was kind of the ending. A little bit was the trailer they released middle of last year sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So
but they're changing though, aren't they?
No, a lot of that stuff that was in that leaked footage
mm-hmm.
was in the trailer for Heart of the Swarm.
Oh, well, that's... There you go, man.
And all those voices were voices of the characters, and they weren't said before, so...
Chances are
it's going to be in the game. It's going to be good. I like StarCraft. I didn't play StarCraft 1, but...
Hey, I got you on that boat, my friend.
Okay,
Yeah, I remember that story. You phoned me up and you're like, hey, Brock, you want to come to the midnight release of StarCraft 2? I'm like, never played StarCraft. I don't really have any money.
Is there a collector's edition? Yeah, I think it's $150. I'm there!
I'm just like, 1 second. You hear me like fumbling through change and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I got the money. I'll meet you there.
Okay, no, like, I was thinking, about StarCraft. Like, I tried to play StarCraft. I played at my buddy's house ages ago when it first came out, right? And then StarCraft, I'm like, oh, I got a free code. So I put it on my computer and I tried to download it. But I use my TV as my computer, right? So all it was, you get like this thumble size, like the original resolution. You can't change the resolution. So either you go really close to the screen.
In StarCraft 1?
StarCraft 1.
You totally can.
I tried. Well, no. You tried that one time, and still I was stuck in the corner.
It could just be something to do with your TV.
It could be something to do with your
Probably
TV.
because it's on the TV.
Well, no, because your GPU handles scaling and stuff. So most of the time, that's probably the issue. But there is ways you can change the resolution of the actual game, probably by modifying some sort of settings.
Right.
Well, that's just, that's too complicated for me to explain on a podcast right now. But
yeah.
Anyways.
So we've kind of looked back at some of those disappointments, Alex being the absence of a certain Japanese game.
Did we cover all the major disappointments?
I think ours, not necessarily all of the major ones, because I think there's too many to. Well, it probably could be its own episode, but I think we need to kind of look forward to a brighter future. But before we do that, we should kind of have some pleasant memories of 2012.
The fuck you face. DMC anyone? No. Oh, okay.
No.
DMC. How far are you fallen?
I think he looks cooler with the whole emo haircut. He looks exactly like the designer for some reason. I don't know how that worked out.
We got another Adam Jensen going around here.
He never asked for this.
Well timed, gents. So before we finish with 2012, favorite memories / games of 2012?
But before we do that, we're going to go for a quick break.
Skyrim.
Awesome.
Even though it came out in 2011.
Oh, well, whatever. Almost ruined the entire thing, but hey, Origin blows.
Wait, why is it going backwards?
So
it's not going backwards.
I'm looking at I'm retarded. I just see this black line.
No, Alex, you're Japanese. You're reading the wrong way.
What? You got what? Just argument.
Because in America, we read the right way.
America.
That's about it. So anyway, we're going to talk about...
the best things of 2012.
Our favorite game of 2012.
Unanimously.
No, not unanimously. We were
or just each personally.
Each person, and then we'll, give 2 points to back up why we think it's the best game of 2012.
All right. I'll let one of you guys go first.
I'll go first.
I think Alex should go first, actually.
Okay, one of my favorite things of 2012. Okay, I've beaten very, very few games this year. But
yes, you have.
Like a goddamn amount. But a game I've beaten twice this year so far. Or no, once this year, once last year. Hotline Miami. I fucking love Hotline Miami. That music is pumping. Like, it makes you want to go through the entire thing. Like, top down is like a weird kind of GTA 2/1 kind of look, but it's really, like, it works for it. See, chip art, right? And that's like, fucking, I love chip art. And then, like, all the customization with the hat, with the masks, all the guns, it's super fun. The story is kind of indie hipster bullshit near the end, but it's fucking great. I love Hotline Miami.
That's 2012 release?
So, that's 2012 release.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that's your
game
of the year 2012?
Game of the year 2012.
The thing I can think of that I've had most fun with is probably Hotline Miami.
All right.
Walking Dead is good though. Walking Dead fucking was phenomenal.
Do you think it lived up to what people were saying about it?
Walking Dead?
Or is it overrated?
It's overrated.
I'm not saying overrated, but
overhyped. Overhyped. That's the
right word.
No, hyped would be the wrong word because hype is the chatter before the game comes out. There wasn't much of that.
I think it's kind of the hype that near the end of the year that it got though from being.
That'd be it being overrated.
Well, that was the only.
I'm not saying it's a bad game just because it's overrated. I'm just saying it's probably not worth 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'm sorry, it's bad.
I knew we were gonna go there.
God damn it, Grant.
But yeah, no. I'm just saying. Do you think it's a 10 out of 10 game, which people are saying it is?
I don't see anything wrong with it. Like I can't.
Is there a better game than that game?
Donkey Island comes pretty close, but
what about in 2012?
In 2012, there hasn't been a good Monkey Island since like 98.
Borderlands 2 is really good. Like I'm having a good ass time.
That's a good point. You should play more of that, by the way.
You should beat it before you judge it.
Well, shut up! I don't think I can judge it. I don't beat the fucking thing. There's more shooting.
I'm sorry.
If we're on the topic of
IGN.
if we're on the
There's
topic,
more wub. Shut up!
if we're on the topic of Borderlands 2, I would consider that my top game of 2012.
Game of the year.
It would be my game of the year. The amount of content and time I've spent on that game tops no other game I've played this year. I've played more of that game in the few months that it's been out than I have a lot of games. I probably spent I did spend 100 hours within the first month of that game coming out. The amount of content is insane. Playing through the game like twice just on like the 2 difficulties, it gets pretty hard. But like once you get the gear and all that sort of stuff, it gets pretty easy. But now they're providing the content every like month or so. New DLC comes out. Frickin' the pirate one, that one was really good. The Torg one, oh my god, that zone, that entire like DLC was.
What about Mr. Tongue? What's that one?
Yeah, no, Mr. Torg.
Torg. I thought it was
explosion noise. It's all about explosions, but it's like the best DLC I've probably played. That is another thing. Best DLC of the year, right there. Probably the Torg DLC. I can't think of anything else.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, kind of going off topic here. Jared, what did you feel about Kingdom Hearts 3D?
I actually really enjoyed it. I was going to say, because there was a lot of really strong 3DS releases this year. Didn't Kid Icarus come out as well?
I think
I'm pretty sure it's a 2012 release. You should check that out.
I think it came out in January or something like that, didn't it?
Yeah, so this year we had a really weird release schedule. But anyway, Kingdom Hearts was it's up there. I definitely think the story gets more confusing because I don't want to say spoilers, but I'm not going to spoil anything huge, but there's hints of time travel, which in already convoluted... In a convoluted universe like Kingdom Hearts, time travel's kind of the last thing they need to dab their feet in.
No, Kid Icarus did come out in March. Oh, God, I just got that game like 3 days ago, or like a week ago, but it's fucking phenomenal.
I know, I got it less than a month ago.
So good.
Anyone who loves Panzer Dragoon out there, Kid Icarus is your game.
Panzer Dragoon!
Because that's pretty good. I actually thought 2012, I have better memories of it because I played a lot of the 2012 games, like post-September, till about Christmas time.
Because my backlog is so fucking huge.
Because I got Borderlands 2, I enjoyed that a lot. It's good fun. Torchlight 2 came out, that's also a really good time. Max Payne 3 is, Alex is wearing a Max Payne 3 shirt. So
Max Payne 3 got it for $2 at my local Valley Village.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got this. I got a LA Noire t-shirt. Same price, $2. So.
Well, Max Payne 3 is pretty damn phenomenal. Can't find many faults in that. Far Cry 3 and near end of the year.
Came out of nowhere.
That was such a pleasant
came out of nowhere.
That game took over my life for a week.
Number one is like, this is a good tech demo for 2002.
No.
One's fun.
1 is good. I think 2 is shit.
2. Let's add in the brown. Yeah, brown.
No, I didn't like
everything
2.
is dark.
I don't like 2.
It's janky as
what
fuck.
I've played of 3 makes up so much for 2.
Is it Skyrim with guns? Is it Skyrim with guns?
That part of it, but the combat's so much better than anything Skyrim could hope to be. It's so much more enjoyable.
Dude, Skyrim, there's no depth at all.
Exactly. So I guess anything can be more enjoyable.
I'm going to interject on that. Yeah, if you download mods for Skyrim to actually improve the combat experience, it does get more in depth.
Have you downloaded the new UI for Skyrim? It's really, really interesting.
You mean Sky UI?
That's the one.
Yeah, I've been using that since the game came out.
Why don't you go shut your mouth?
We're not even done talking about Far Cry 3. I couldn't even say my opinions of 2 after you guys shit on it.
Speaking of Max Payne 3.
Hey.
I thought 2 was pretty good. I played it through all the way twice. I really enjoyed it.
It's only good with that DLC, the 1400 DLC. Otherwise, it's like...
That silent shotgun is so much fun.
The fucking...
It sounds like someone sneezing every time you shoot it. It's wonderful.
Dude, you have the crossbow that shoots like...
I sneeze,
boom.
You die.
Oh, God, sneeze of death.
Yeah, but Far Cry 3 was incredible. The multiplayer is pretty lackluster, but the single player more than makes up for it.
Well,
easily my biggest surprise of the year.
So, I heard this boss guy's like, what's up with this guy? Best villain in 2012?
Probably. Although, Handsome Jack is up there, too.
Ooh.
But Voss has...
Hey, how's it going? Oh, God, this pretzel's terrible. So you can go ahead and off yourself right now with great, thanks. I got a new pony.
Butt stallion.
Butt stallion.
Oh,
made out of diamonds.
And one game I don't want to leave out that I recently just beat with good old Brock here is Tales of Grace's F.
Tales of Grace's
Did that come out this year?
It did. It's a 2012 release.
Really?
It came out in 2010, 2011 Japan, but it came out September this year.
Oh,
I could have swore it came out last year.
No.
Well, technically,
It did.
it did come out last year. I meant 2011. I'm still not in the whole mindset of
It's not 2013. I haven't happened to write that
The
down.
world is still about to end. We're waiting for it.
We are waiting.
Sephiroth.
Yeah, because for those not in the know, Brock and I have kind of started this Tales crusade where we're trying to go through all the Tales of games.
I helped a bit.
I don't want to.
And we've gone through 3 of them.
I don't want to anymore.
Dawn of the New World.
Started with Tales of Vesperia,
Yeah.
Tales Symphonia, did Tales of Graces F, did the
Song
Future
Song.
segment, Arc, and now we're back to the good old Dawn of the New World.
The dog theme.
I don't want to.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to.
No, we should do.
Have you
Before that, we should beat Crash 1 and 2 completely first.
Crash? Why are we talking about Crash now?
Because I saw it on your shelf.
We're going completely off topic. We're jumping around like crazy.
I even said my game of the year.
We got ADD as shit. I got interrupted during my explanation of
Your
Borderlands
shirt is
2.
red.
I got interrupted whenever I talk about anything.
I
It's
don't care
not my
about it.
fault.
So sorry.
Well, partially. You guys started hurting my Far Cry 2.
Rolling
Far Cry.
around
at Far Cry 2.
You heard too much.
I just said I didn't like Far Cry 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, continue.
All right, so I got to kind of decide here because it's up there. I want to say Tales of Graces F, but I also enjoyed Far Cry 3 immensely. Max Payne 3 is still incredible. Still playing that to this day.
I played 3.
Make
That
a
game is
choice.
fucking amazing. Like, that gives you so much sense of character. Like, in a game, let's say, like, any other game, if you were to jump and shoot in slow motion, you would jump and shoot in slow motion, then roll, and then, like, get up and keep shooting and stuff like that. This guy has weight. He is a physical human. When you jump, you feel that poof as he hits the ground and has to, like, use his hands, get up on his knees, and then stand up. And
Because
start
he's a
shooting
crippled
again.
old fuck. Pretty
I
much.
know,
Like
it's
a worn
amazing.
out-
Well, it's thanks to that LA Noir engine that they're using for all the animation, which that's what makes the game.
He looks like a real man. Like, when
Did
when
they use
has
the LA Noir?
They did. They
Like
used it for
facial, like,
no. They used it
tracking?
for body.
For body.
They use it to do all the animation.
Dude, that facial tracking Eleanor is fucking ridiculous. Dude.
Yeah.
It's
They
ridiculous.
used the same technology for the body animations. So every shot has impact. Not every time you shoot a thug and it's in slow motion, they're gonna have a pretty cool death animation. There's so many.
Oh my
And
god,
even Max
dude.
himself has a ridiculous amount of animation.
Those shots, like those slow-mo shots, where you just see, like, their eye is exploding out into the back of their head, just like, it's
so satisfying.
fuck, that is such a
So would
satisfying
that be your
game.
game of the year?
I'm gonna
2012?
say because I really enjoyed Far Cry 3, Tales of Graces F, but I think those are going to be remembered by a lot of people, whereas I think Max Payne 3 is going to be forgotten. So since I'm pretty hung up on the 3, I'm going to say Max Payne 3 because I'll be one of the few to say it.
All right, Max
Payne 3 for Darren.
Hipster bullshit!
Borderlands 2 for Brock.
Hotline Miami.
Hipster the game for Alex.
Well,
All right.
The ending is hipster the game. The
All
actual
right.
game, like, oh, the
So
Alex
Now-
got the indie hard on over here, but like every indie game in the entire world.
no FTL
Okay, FTL.
is amazing.
That is just a gem.
fuck that light.
A gem of a game. You played it?
What? Played. What's the robot zombies and pirates?
No, that's not. You
Oh,
spaz.
zombie robot pirates.
Faster than
Space
light.
pirates and
Spaz.
zombies. Space pirates and zombies.
Yes,
Isn't it the same thing?
No.
It's exactly. the
they're
same.
completely
No,
different.
name one different.
They're zombies.
Oh, Jeebus. How was FTL anyways?
Oh,
Isn't it like, it was kind of like, I heard...
It's a roguelike game going through space.
You
They're
got
being chased.
You got command of a
by-
crew. You tell them what you put them in different positions of the ship, depending where they are, the efficiency of that part of the ship.
so
So,
it's
engines.
like Star Trek.
Yeah, it
A
does.
little bit.
It's definitely inspired by it. It makes you feel like you're in command of your own ship, and you're going through the stars, investigating unknown planets or areas,
Yeah.
meeting new people, and it's not always the same, but it's pretty different every time you go through
It's
it.
pretty different every time. You can get like fucked in the first quadrant
Oh,
of the game,
totally.
and you're just done, and you're like, oh no.
It's so. That's the thing though about Max Payne 3. It's a really difficult game. It's definitely not
I
easy.
still haven't beat FTL.
Oh yeah,
That game is so hard.
I've gotten pretty darn close.
I got to the very end boss, and you need to beat it like 4 times,
Why?
and then because you destroy like a quadrant of the ship, and then the other 3 quadrants get stronger because there's more power devoted to those things. So like the next one, so you just say destroy the ship, and it's just shooting missiles or something. The next one is like all drones, and you're like, holy shit, how the fuck am I supposed to defend against like 800 drones?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't shoot this ship. I'm already crippled from the first fight, and you got to do that like 2 more times after that to completely destroy it. I got so close, and then I just died, and then I haven't played it since.
Speaking of getting so close and dying and having to restart, how did you find XCOM, the new one?
I forgot that came out this year.
Yeah.
That's another one that snuck up on everyone.
I literally decided to buy that 2 days before it came out.
Betrayal!
I decided to buy that 2 days before it came out. On the single fact that I was like watching some like, it was just like, oh, XCOM, I'm like, what is this on Steam? And then, see again, Steam, 2004.
I like Steam. I didn't say I didn't like
sensing
Steam.
no. It's crazy.
Anyways, so Steam. No, XCOM.
Steam review right now.
How are those menus?
Those menus, man. Actually, I don't like. I can review big picture for you in the first like 2 minutes.
Oh god,
it's horrible.
It's.
I like what they're doing. I understand what they're doing. They're preparing for the Steam box to come out.
Is that running Linux or what's that gonna be running?
No, it's gonna be running like it can be running either or.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, the first one I believe is gonna run Linux. The second one probably won't do. But it's depending on the developer of the console.
Right.
But anyways, XCOM. I thought it was really fun. I have a little bit of problem with difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Darren getting completely destroyed by aliens that one time.
Well done, Darren.
Luckily,
He's one hell of a sniper, though.
Who's your main
time
enemy?
traveling Jack Bauer saved me.
God
Yeah,
damn
I
it.
kind of reloaded. I should have. Yeah.
What?
I reloaded to save Darren.
I told him
because
to.
he's like the best sniper on my squad, and then if I didn't have him, I probably wouldn't have made it like halfway through that game.
You heard it here. I'm fucking great.
And Sungman just got fucking raped in the
Oh,
aim.
Sungman, I didn't go back for. He
It's too brutal.
Too far, man.
those chrysalids, man, like, oh Jesus, they ate him alive.
So I guess walking out of 2012, we came up with more pleasant memories than we thought we would walking into it.
But there was so much bad though.
There was, but there's
Well,
also so many surprises.
You want to play Resident Evil, guys? What about the other Operation Raccoon City? What about Ass Creed 3?
No need to bring up the bad after we're talking about the good. Anyway,
I still am not. I'm still not over the Mass Effect 3 ending. That tainted the entire year for me.
Oh god, now you made everything a negative light. I hope you're happy!
I'm so happy.
You damned this to negativity.
Damn you! You destroyed it! You really did it!
We don't talk about the cash comm on here.
Oh.
It's
Darren.
so
on your
2013.
Oh my god.
2013.
2013.
Lots of good
Reloaded
games to look
content.
forward to on almost every platform.
Speaking of looking forward to
Pikmin 3 delayed again. Hooray!
Seriously?
Yeah, got delayed again.
Speaking of looking forward to the future, the NVIDIA Shield. Anyone looking forward to that?
No.
No?
Why do I need that when I already have a Vita, a 3DS, PSP,
Vita has no
DS? I got
You know the Vita
Sir,
has?
sir, the Vita has no games. Give it PS3 games. Genius,
It
sir.
has PSP games.
That's literally the only thing that's kept the
Peace
Vita.
Walker.
That's the after Alex is done
Filleting
making out
Peace
with,
Walker.
like his hand.
Oh, he's filleting Big Boss.
Fillet the shit out of Big Boss.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
popcorn bukkake.
Oh,
everyone.
I'm gonna be cocky.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought.
2013.
2019.
Well, I was kind of thinking maybe we'd talk about things we're looking forward to in 2013 because there are tons of
Sniper
games
Ghost
coming out.
Warrior 2.
So that minimal getting interrupted. You heard it here,
Yeah.
people. You heard it here.
So I was just kind of thinking what we're looking forward to or things that we're hoping to see in 2013. So I'm going to start from my hope. I'm not going to say what I'm looking forward to the most because mine's really obvious and coming out in 2 weeks.
Fire Emblem.
You okay?
Fire
Are you
Emblem.
okay?
I mean, what?
So I'm really hoping, because Capcom was saying during Mega Man's 25th this year, which was December 21st, I believe.
We got a fan game and we got some fucking Avatar clothing.
Oh, hey, well, you guys, don't forget about Mega Man crossover.
That's the fan game.
No.
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 Mega Man crossover.
No. Anyway, we all know Mega Man kind of been taking up the butt. And
Dead to me!
He's kind of shot in the
Dead
head.
to me! I can't wait for Universe canceled. I can't wait for Leaders to be canceled. I can't wait to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Not in there. Hey, Mega Man X. He's a costume for Zero.
So that time, I was talking and got really interrupted. Anyway, Capcom announced that there's a lot more to look forward to, and that their 25th anniversary was continuing all the way through 2013. So I don't know what they have in mind exactly.
More DLC.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be more DLC.
There will be, but they are going to be re-releasing all the old games on the 3DS Virtual Console. It's a step in the right direction.
How about that? That's
Really?
I'd like to play 2 and 3 on the go. Maybe 4
2
and
and
5.
3D.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Because I heard there were talks of doing a 2D, 3D classic,
Really?
but it's kind of a collaboration between Nintendo and Capcom, so no one really knows if that will happen or not. But they did do a survey of what series people would be interested in seeing distributed digitally, and Mega Man ranked pretty high there. I'm hoping they can do something for the Legends games, get those re-released on.
They were on the
PlayStation
PSP
Network.
in Japan.
Wasn't there?
I own Legends 2.
Isn't
on
there
the
some sort of
PSP.
licensing issue with 1 and 2?
There is
Because
with the
of
voice acting, and if they decide
Yeah.
to do it, because there was an interview about it on Siliconia.
Really?
It's another good site.
Silicon Area.
Yep. There was another site for that. There's a interview, and when they talked about that, because that was a pretty, I don't know how many people in the poll answered they'd want to see a Legends release, but he said if there's enough demand, and if he wanted to do it, they would have to re-record lines and do
Why would
different
they
people.
re-record lines?
Because some people, it's like on a contract or something.
Oh, for love
So
of
some people
Why don't
wouldn't
they
be able
just
to come back.
relicense the voices?
They
That'd be
probably
a
could
lot
do that
cheaper.
too. It's I don't know. It's up to
fuck.
Capcom.
Wait, do we really want to?
I'm glad when you showed up when you did, Roll.
Do we really want that Mega Man for Legends?
I didn't have a problem with the voice actor in Legends
What?
1.
What are we fighting for?
I
Do we want
believe
that?
you're alluding to Mega Man X4,
That's completely different.
and I believe the quote's wrong. I believe it's Iris, Iris,
Iris, what do you
open
think?
your eyes. Zero, let's run away and live together. No, I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, so I'm hoping for a bright new year for Mega Man. And as Brock coughed to earlier, my most anticipated game
What do you
of
think
the
about
year.
Cough?
We said it out loud there.
No, it's Robitussin anyway. It was
Hey, you were dying.
yeah. I was alluding to.
Metal Gear Solid: Rise of Revengeance.
Damn, you're good.
10 out of 10.
I have so many things to say about that game.
There, go Fire Emblem. Go Fire Emblem.
It's Fire Emblem for the 3DS, and possibly my most anticipated. That's right, classy clap for Fire Emblem.
The most anticipated game of all time.
Pretty much. It looks like it's combining all the features of my favorite Fire Emblem games into one beautiful system.
It's like a wicked love child.
It is, and I played the demo, and
it's
what
like-
I played, I've enjoyed.
It's like
Like
Fire
all
Emblem
the Fire Emblem games got together
and did a
had
Bukaki
game
overlay.
bang.
Bukaki
Well,
overlay.
speaking of that you can get children in the game of your party members, and you can recruit a lot of the older party members from Fire Emblem games.
But they're all
How does that work?
DLC.
Not all of them.
They're all DLC.
Not all of them.
98% of them are DLC.
No, a lot of the-
97% of them are all DLC.
If I would stop being interrupted,
If you were, but 96% are all DLC.
What's wrong with DLC? If
when
DLC
it's
is
good
done
DLC,
right,
when it's
it can be-
good,
yeah, exactly.
I'm willing to pay the price.
There's no such thing as good DLC. Shivering Isles was crap.
I'm gonna come over there and
Wait,
punch you in
what's
the
the Bioshock
throat.
2?
God, we got a bottle of Mountain Dew. We can beat him over the head.
Wait, what's
with
the
a couple
bottle?
times.
You're right.
What's the Bioshock 2? What's the Bioshock 2?
I have a root beer mug. I
I,
can beat him
I actually
to
got
death
the
with.
full bottle in the fridge.
Minerva's Den. Minerva's Den is really good. They're one of the best pieces of DLC of all time.
Anyway.
Oh, Bioshock.
Fire Emblem's most anticipated game of 2013. Moving the fuck on to Brock.
Wow. That's a tough one, actually, because honestly, 2013 is one of those years that
Bioshock
shit just could
Infinite?
get delayed. Shit's been getting delayed.
This is the year of delays.
the year of delays.
Well, a lot of stuff from 2012 kind of got delayed into 2013.
I was looking, South Park: Stick of Truth. That looked really cool. That looks super
That's
funny.
not canceled.
It's delayed.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, of course it's delayed.
it's a
Think about what
possibility.
THQ is going through right now.
Oh yeah.
They have to sell off each of their. They're going through total bankruptcy. They have to sell off every asset they
we
have.
should buy a part of THQ.
Why would we buy? No, THQ
With
won't exist anymore.
What money?
I don't know.
And
Just-
they're even like an asset from THQ?
It's gonna be like 6 cents a share. Like that's gonna be fun.
Just buy the Homefront fucking like name.
Yeah. Homefront the podcast.
Dear God.
I'm just trying to think of games that are coming out in 2013. It's
Bayonetta 2.
well,
Possibly a
Rayman
Smash
Legends.
Brothers. Oh, that's true.
Oh my God, Tomb Raider.
oh yeah, okay. Now I got my train of thought back. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about the Wii U for games I'm looking forward to.
Whoa.
The inevitable Pikmin 3, which got delayed again. So
That's
like
not too much, though, didn't it?
it got delayed by so they said by at least the middle of the year.
Okay.
So that's not too bad.
No?
I expected it sooner in the release window like they said it was going to be. I'm also looking forward to, as you said, Rayman, not Origins,
Legends.
Rayman Legends, which I played a demo of at EB Games, which was
fun. It was
Now
fun.
available commercially through the Wii eShop channel thing.
Really?
Yeah, you
Did not know
download it.
that.
I'm pretty sure I downloaded it on your Wii U when you weren't home.
Well, did you hear about the thing about the Wii U on Hard News, where it's like if you had a used Wii U,
Yeah, it keeps all the previous purchases.
that is fucking badass. Like that's badass as shit.
Well, obviously that wasn't intended by Nintendo, and they're probably going to patch it.
Probably.
And the thing updates without you even telling it to, which is kind of disgusting. Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Especially the day one patch was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. That's
How long
Alright,
is that
more
take?
games through the Nintendo Wii U.
Bayonetta 2? That is an interesting choice being on the Wii U.
Well, it wouldn't,
I know
it
they
wouldn't
had
have happened
yeah,
if
I
it wasn't
understand
for
that.
Nintendo. People were like freaking out about the whole...
They didn't really have a choice, it seems.
Exactly. It wouldn't have happened otherwise, so you
Hey.
can either deal with it being on the Wii U or...
Here's hoping Bayonetta 2 kicks some serious ass and is a lot better than DMC.
Yes.
Yeah, well, in DMC they have you can download the character pack of the actual of old Dante.
How much does it cost?
It's like $4. So.
There you go. That's some good DLC
That's some-
over there.
I bet you.
Well, I
$5
can't really
is
say
on
anything
this.
about DLC because I was one of the people who actually bought horse armor.
Oh, jeez.
Hey man, that's when DLC was new.
Hey, I'm not one to talk because when Fire Emblem comes out, I'm probably going to buy every piece of DLC for it. I'm not going to lie, because it's like so many cool characters
I
coming
spent
back.
I spent $1.29 on armor. Just think about that.
Oh boy.
Just think about that.
I bought all the costumes for Super Street Fighter Arcade Edition PC. About all the character costumes.
You got those on sale, didn't you?
Yeah, I got those.
See,
That's more acceptable. There are things that are more questionable. That
like horse
horses.
armor.
Okay, well,
Definitely horse armor. For 2013, I'm actually not really. I'm not looking forward to any game in particular. I'm looking forward to announcements of games that I know are coming out either this year
like The Last Guardian.
or 2014.
I know one that's completely slipping your mind.
Tomb Raider.
You know what it is? Look into my eyes.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking
He
about.
did it! He looked in my eyes. He found the answer.
That-
no homo.
that-
Tales of Zillia 2.
Gay.
Tales of Zillia 1 and 2.
Gay.
Oh my god, I completely forgot
I
about those.
told you.
Oh, Jesus.
'Cause like I said earlier, Rock and I are doing our Tales marathon.
Dawn of
And-
the New World's like it ruined my mind. It destroyed my mind.
And we're only an hour in, people.
No, we're actually 40 minutes into it.
Oh, we're not. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Tales of Zillia 2. Tales of Zillia 2 probably not gonna come out this year, but
You never know.
yeah, you never know. They could do both. They could do Wing Bang Boom, have both of them
Wing Bang
all
Boom, good one.
localized and in English by the end of
That'd
the
be
year.
so excellent.
It would be excellent. You know what would also be excellent? Tales of Vesperia on PS3 for English users. But yeah, no, I'm mainly looking forward to people or game companies to announce stuff like Fallout 4, which we know is coming.
Where do you think it's going to be?
There's
Boston?
huge rumors that it's Boston. That's going to take place in the Commonwealth, which is the whole like Android thing from number 3.
Okay.
Like, the whole Android side
Oh,
quest.
right.
I'm also looking forward to the inevitable announcement for a Zelda HD.
That's true, yeah.
And
Long coming. Long
we
coming.
don't know yet. It would be nice. An actual 3D Mario game
Or
for the Wii U.
an actual 3DS Zelda game.
Or an actual new Mario game. That's
There was
different.
rumors their remake. They're gonna do Majora's Mask.
I hope they do.
That's been going
No,
around
actually
since
no.
3DS.
They've actually rumored. They've confirmed the next Zelda game for 3DS. I believe is going to be an original IP, or not original IP, but an original Zelda game. And then probably after that they'll do Majora's Mask because money.
money because it'll print money for them. I think it's-
Exactly. So
Okay, well, I'm looking kind of forward to it. I've been watching it for a while. Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider looks really interesting. Like the old ones, I tried playing. It's just no. I don't want to shoot a dinosaur in the face with a fucking machine gun. It's just jumping the game. Like,
This ain't no Dino Crisis.
where the fuck is my Dino Crisis? Yeah, Dino Crisis 3 is where it's at actually. Where they're in space and it sucks.
Space dinosaurs are the only
Tomb Raider.
dinosaurs.
Space robot
Tomb Raider.
dinosaurs.
There's been quite a bit of controversy around it too. I believe.
Gotta love the rape.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh,
There was a bunch of controversies about like women in gaming recently. The whole I think The Last of Us by Naughty Dog, right?
yeah, they were gonna like change who.
They were going to change who's in the foreground
Yeah,
and background.
Oh my god.
and the feminists were like, near my eggs
was-
say that she has to be in the front.
It would actually.
That was really
it would
sexist.
My tubes. It hurts my tubes.
Female listeners, if you're listening,
There are none. Don't even try.
I'm just putting
He's just
No, the female
just a
listener-
disclaimer.
He destroyed the female demographic.
The female demographic. The female listener, please. When I say
Don't listen to your
it's
eggs.
True.
Oh,
Don't listen to
I'm
Alex.
so
Where
sorry.
have we just gone?
You're welcome.
Oh no.
Speaking of eggs, Deadpool. That's gonna be. I have no idea what it's gonna play like, but I want to play a Deadpool game.
There's a Deadpool game.
It doesn't look.
Have you not seen?
overly
No, who's
promising.
who? What is it?
Nolan.
Oh.
Nolan North. Who else?
What about The Witcher 3 for you, Darren?
Is that-
I don't know if that's going to come out
Is that a
2013.
It probably is.
I don't think so because there's I remember E3 2010, I believe they showed The Witcher 2, and they had a part of the plot line and showing all the alternate paths,
Bop, bop, bop,
and
bop,
it was
bop.
huge. So and I know they're using. I don't know if they're using a different engine for Witcher 3 or a new engine they're working on, but
They'll probably use the one they're going to use for Cyberpunk 2077.
yeah,
I saw a trailer. That
and not the same
I
team.
pooped
CD
myself.
Projekt
I saw
Red.
it, like,
After playing The Witcher 2, they became one of my favorite studios. I loved what they did with DLC. All of it, anything they added,
They
free.
actually hinted Witcher 3 at the end of that trailer.
Oh, totally. But
Wait, what?
it's almost yeah.
It says, see what else we're doing, like,
oh.
at this link, and it heavily implies Witcher 3. That's why I think it's going to come out this year.
I don't know this year, but
Because, what do you call it?
Soon.
Cyberpunk is aimed for, I believe, 2015,
Mhm.
approximately.
wow, that's really far away.
Not really. It's only 2 years away.
Yeah, but it's weird to.
We're
announce
way
like
too far in
that.
the future, man.
Well, I
We go
guess
back
it's
like
better
4
than
years.
something like Versus 13 when they show a trailer, get excited, and 5 years later we're still scratching our heads trying to figure out where it is.
What happened to versus 13? What do you talk about? No, there's nothing against versus 13. No.
There goes the Asian demographic.
The one Asian. Actually, there's probably several Asians listening. I'm sorry. That's how you talk.
There's no one left. Females and
We just-
Asians make up
we
all our
just-
demographic.
We just destroyed we just destroyed 3 demographics tonight, you guys.
What's the third?
Female,
Yeah.
Asians,
and Asian
and
female.
Final Fantasy players.
Hey, no, I like Final Fantasy. Okay.
We're not touching that can of
no,
worms.
No, not happening.
We're not doing it.
Not happening.
It's
right
not
now.
happening.
Not right now. We'll go through that.
I think I would literally go over there and
13's really the
punch
best game
Alex
ever.
into
We
the-
will stop.
Alex?
We will not.
Alex, I swear to God. I swear to God,
Okay.
Alex. I'm going to come over there.
We're not
As
gonna
said earlier, Brock and I are Tales fans. I have tried to get into Final Fantasy, and I have failed to do so. But I might try it again in the future, maybe. But for now, we're going to stay away from it. So if you're a Final Fantasy fan and you're expecting us to have our thoughts on it,
Best game is X2. Moving on.
what about Lightning Returns?
That's not.
That is
That's
That
2013.
is unacceptable.
It's the Lightning trilogy.
It's unacceptable.
What's wrong with it?
Do you see how it's an action game now?
It's an action game,
It's like
and
Crisis
you only
Core.
play as Lightning.
Remember-
There is no other character.
Imagine
You
Crisis.
don't need other characters.
Imagine Crisis Core, but jumping.
It looks
What?
like Assassin's Creed. It like parkour and shit. It's retarded.
That looks intense.
Oh, I
Oh my
should've
god!
said
Fucking
retarded.
okay. The trailer came out last year. Not Outlands. It's like it's made by the Mirror's Edge, like Mirror's Edge people did Mirror's Edge, right? And it's like you see it's like this first person kind of view, like this guy who's in this insane asylum to get some kind of story, right? So it has Mirror's Edge kind of jumping around. It has like amnesia kind of hiding away from enemies. It's called like Outside or Outland or something like that. It looks really fucking sick. That's
John
what-
Blow has his new game, The Witness. That's
Sorry.
Alex sucking his invisible dick.
No, it's
'cause
John
he's
Blow.
gay?
You
You know what? I guess we might as well just get rid of the gay demographic. while
God
we're
damn
at
it.
We've already gotten rid of 4, so why
Jeez.
not?
No, I'm excited. No, Amnesia Machine for Pigs. I am so
I
excited.
don't like the title.
It's a machine
I'm
for pigs.
afraid of that title. I'm afraid of that title.
I can't wait.
That title makes me think of Saw 3.
I'm so excited for that fucking. I can't wait to see that monster. Like the
Oh,
monsters in that game are fucking
it's gonna
sick as
be.
shit.
I've actually never played Amnesia, but
Oh my god, it's so good. I beat
You've
that. I
told
beat
me.
like
You've
3 like
told me.
extra campaigns.
I
Like,
think Alex is a hipster. Half the stuff he talks about is indie games.
it is.
well, I love, dude. Amnesia's so good. It's made like I've tried getting into their older one. Don't you dare make eye contact, you fat, you zillion fags.
Hey,
Oh,
telekinesis.
Then you're throwing each other's objects. That's
Yep.
no, you idiots. Anyways, oh fuck, Machine for Pigs is
Let's tell. Oh yeah.
I fucked up. We're throwing thoughts at each other, you idiot!
What about Command
Telekinesis!
Generals 2?
I'm gonna kill you.
What, Generals 2?
Shut up.
It's like
Command and Conquer is dead.
isn't it free to play?
You opened Pandora's box,
no,
Alex.
okay, no, we're not getting Command & Conquer. No, this could last another, like...
I'm closing it now.
No, okay, done. Close.
Close.
Yeah, order in the court. Oh, yeah. What am I... I'm so sorry. Brock, buddy, you okay?
It could have been okay. No, I'm serious. Generals 2. It had the potential.
I'm sorry, everyone.
And then they announced it to be free
I
to play.
apologize for opening
A free to play
Pandora's box.
RTS is a bad idea.
It's
a bad idea. It's going to be pay to win.
Or pay to play.
And
it's EA, pay to play.
It's BioWare.
EA.
It's BioWare victory.
Look what they did with the Old Republic. That
is the most hilarious free to play model I've ever seen in my
it's
entire
almost
life.
broken for sure.
It's so broken.
All of our players. Tortanic. I'm making a Tortanic joke because they're drowning because it's
Hey, the leveling experience was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
What's this one, a gay planet I heard, where they like put all like the new players on like one planet, like all the gay players on one planet?
No.
I heard.
I played.
Speaking of gay, I guess all our gay demographics on that planet. Too.
I played Tor at launch.
Was it
what
broken?
demographics?
What was the dancing glitch? What was?
Oh my god, that was the best thing in the world. Okay, this was a long time ago. This is probably when Tor came out. But if you type /dance while in combat, you were immune to all damage. You'd be like, you'd have lasers fucking flying at you, and then they'd just be like, dodged, blocked, and you'd like just bust in a move, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm just picturing Commander Shepard in the middle of a battlefield doing the Shepard that just moves back and forth, and like all the bullets are just deflecting off.
Oh man, that game had potential, and then they didn't have endgame whatsoever.
Are you guys ready? This year? Luigi's Mansion? Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Luigi's Mansion.
Didn't that get delayed as well?
Shh, doesn't matter. Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, that got delayed from 2012 to 2013.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of Nintendo games did. So Brock, we never really decided what your most anticipated game is.
I don't really have an anticipated game. The one currently would probably be Zillia.
No, I think it's Walking Dead, the first-person shooter featuring the racist brother.
Totally, I love first-person.
Alright, you can't wait to play Call of
like
Walking Dead. It's gonna be fucking great.
And what are you looking for? What are you hoping for the most?
What am I hoping for the most?
Disney Infinity.
I've been hoping for one game in particular for the past 6 years. We all know what it is.
Street Fighter 5.
No, Half-Life 3.
I know it's Half-Life 3.
And then
in 3 we fear.
And 3
hey man, they could have done 4. The people
finally said yeah.
The people who were working on Half-Life 2 Episode 4 or Return to Ravenholm.
At least we know that there's concept art for Episode 3. At least it's confirmed concept art.
Which was confirmed. But no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about Return to Ravenholm, which probably would have been good. Those developers, once it was canceled, moved on to make Dishonored. And this is where we are today.
Dishonored was supposed to be good, wasn't it?
It is.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They
so
were going to make a Half-Life game, and then they're like, let's make a cyberpunk, or not a cyberpunk, but like a steampunky action stealth game, and it could probably be really good. And it was. So...
You guys ready for Pokemon X and Y?
That's another thing I was about to mention.
I forgot about that too. That's going to be interesting.
It is.
Alright. Pokemon X and Y.
Do you want the antler, the stupid ass antler
I want the antelope.
Or do you want the awesome flying
I want the antelope. I'm dead serious.
What sound do you want your Pokemon to make? Or
they all actually make those sounds.
They need to re-record new sounds. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to say?
I'm really hoping for a Wii U Pokemon game. An actual,
There wasn't one for N64. There wasn't one for GameCube.
Yes, there was. There was 2 for GameCube.
Oh, the fucking dark
Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
No, that doesn't count. No.
They were good!
No, shut your goddamn mouth.
What's wrong with you?
Yes.
Oh my god. That's... Did you play them? Did you play them? Did you play them? No, he didn't. He didn't play them.
Dude, last Pokemon game I played was fucking... Okay, I have not touched a game since 2nd gen.
We know you haven't touched a single game
higher are
since 2nd gen.
Stupid. A monster made out of garbage. Girder! A monkey with a girder. What do you call it?
You haven't played a game since the 2nd generation of video game consoles, Alex. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh god, because that's the
we gotta
best
open
generation.
That can of worms.
The best generation is Generation 2.
Have you beat Borderlands 2 yet?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm working on it. I've been playing Max Payne 3. It's fucking...
Have you beat Max Payne?
He's
3
actually
yet?
gotten pretty far. I'm pretty impressed.
I'm 11 out of 13 chapters. I'm
Have you beat Final Fantasy 13 yet?
working on it.
What else has he?
How many Tales games we beat in the time Alex has managed to play?
We
5
beat
hours of Final
3
Fantasy?
JRPGs. 3.
This is like
3.
4 hours each, 4 or 5 hours.
The last one we just played was 55 hours long.
5.5 hours long. I think
Oh.
Oh.
I can't.
Whoa.
But yeah, no.
Animal Crossing.
I forgot about that one too. Damn.
Come on, step it up,
we
senpai.
forget about learn things we forget about. Alex, what are you looking forward to?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, didn't we?
We forgot about Alex.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Last Guardian.
Lightning Returns.
No,
It's definitely Lightning Returns because he's a Final Fantasy 13 fanboy.
No.
I said it here, and we're not touching it ever again. We're done. Stop.
No. Last Guardian. That game.
That game is
You
not
can't
coming
use
out.
it again.
I am.
No,
It's not even coming out.
it's not coming out.
Yes, it is.
They've confirmed it's in or it's not abandoned.
All right,
What do you call it?
here's what we'll do. We'll switch that to what you hope to happen in 2013.
Oh, Watch Dogs. That looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it does. I
That looks
forgot
sick
about
as
that
shit.
one too.
And then this kid Darren, it doesn't look that Grand Theft Auto. I don't understand. No, that game looks fucking sick.
What are you talking about?
He thinks that Watch Dogs
I-
is good.
Alex was
It's-
really upset that I wasn't blown away at
No, I
the
wasn't.
E3 trailer.
It was a cool concept. I like to see where it goes.
I'm not. I just said I'm not judging it until I play it.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
There's a new Rambo game coming out?
God damn it! Stop remembering things that are coming out.
Star Wars 1313.
That probably won't come out this year.
Okay, we gotta backtrack. Okay, GTA 5. Okay, GTA 5. That looks pretty cool.
I'm so glad we're
that's
going
gonna
back
be funny
to
as shit.
I'm
Like-
so glad we're going back to Los Santos.
Oh my god. Was San Andreas? Is that?
Yeah, that's where San Andreas was. Well,
Yeah.
It was Los Santos.
It's 3 cities, wasn't
There was
it?
3 cities, but
Yeah.
the Los Santos was the first one, which is the new one. That's who's based in.
Man,
The other one was like Las Vegas, but it wasn't Las Vegas. It was something.
Yeah.
Las Venturas, I think. Anyways, that's a good game.
So, Alex, what are you looking forward to most 2013? That's not Last Guardian.
Final Fantasy. Shut your goddamn mouth. I'm probably a machine for pigs. I'd have to say actually. Like that's because I had a lot of fun with Amnesia. Shut up. I spent like
We're throwing thoughts at each other. That's all.
stop throwing goddamn telekinetic thought.
I want a T-shirt for that.
Telekinesis.
Oh
thought.
shit! It's gonna be the title. Telekinesis, throwing thoughts at each other.
God damn.
It's gonna be 2 people looking in their eyes.
What's the one? Fuck the new one by Quantum Dreams, Quantum Mechanics. What's
Do you play anything but indie games?
It's not indie. It's the people who may have Heavy Rain.
Oh.
Press X to Jason.
It's just like Mr. Hipster games.
I'm sorry,
no one
my
knows
favorite
about.
games are movies. Okay, like Heavy Rain, Metal
But
Gear
you're talking
Solid
about-
4,
Okay,
Max
but-
Payne 3, and Uncharted 2.
Okay, Max Payne 3 is actually like it's just
the
movie
reason it has
quality.
such long cutscenes is to mask the loading it has to do to fucking.
It's not
do it.
that long.
Get an
Like
SSD
10 minutes
and you won't have
tops.
loading.
So they break up the action a lot.
Not much.
I
For
found
2
it-
minutes.
They still break it up. I think a good.
There's
You
no
don't
Metal
have
Gear
patience
Solid
with
4.
games?
Oh my god! And but okay,
Well, why do you think he only plays indie games?
I don't just play indie games.
What have you beaten this year in
That's,
2012?
yeah, what have
that
you beaten
wasn't
this year
indie
that's not
game?
an indie game? Or last year?
I can't afford big name releases. You
Bullshit! You're the only one here at the job.
fuck. Skyrim, I think.
Did you-
January.
The main storyline.
Yeah.
How many hours have you put into Skyrim?
80, 85 now.
I've probably put half of that in the past like month. I'm not gonna lie. I have a problem.
He's involved with Bethesda games. We'll never forget New Vegas.
Oh
My
my god.
god.
I started playing that again, did I tell you that?
No, don't do that.
No, don't. Just
When
don't.
Brock originally played New Vegas, he was gone.
I
He
was
was
gone
lost
for a week.
He was lost to us.
So much poop talking.
He's gone for like 2 weeks.
That's another game I'd hope for. I want a real sequel to Deus Ex.
What do you mean a real sequel? What do you call Human Revolution?
That's a prequel. I want a sequel to Deus Ex, the original.
Day of sex.
Didn't we already get
No,
one?
no, we didn't. Definitely did not.
Day of sex.
I remember the day you gifted that to me, Darren.
I gifted it to you. Actually.
You're a bastard.
I think I bought you a physical copy too, didn't I?
No, you
I
got.
bought my copy on the
He
Steam
got me
sale.
Ultima 9.
Oh yeah.
I played like half an hour of that game, and I was just like, I can't.
Oh my god, do you remember
I
your
can't do
birthday
this.
where I got you 3 copies of Dead or Alive Extreme 2?
That's I am aware of the games you got.
Oh, here we go. Are you ready to hear what I got him for his birthday? I was like, hey, hold on. Preface this. You know what he got me for my birthday? I got fucking Catwoman for PS2, Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, and what else? Is that
Oh,
all?
that's still not the one.
You dirty fucks. I can't remember what else
He
you
got you a shitty mech game.
What? Oh.
I gifted you the gift of love. I gifted
All right,
you
all right.
Gundam.
I want to know.
Gundam
I want to
PS3
tell
game.
you guys what Alex got me for my birthday.
Oh god.
Alone in the Dark PS2
The only guy ever to get a 0.
on IGN.
I had to give it a 0.
0.
It's 0.
0.
Started pretty low from the bottom barrel here.
We'll start. We'll go with these. These are actually supposedly pretty good games.
Path of Neo. Path of Neo. Enter the Matrix.
Enter the Matrix is supposed to be good. I
Path
think
of Neo,
Path of Neo was kind of like a little bit less,
It's
but
weird.
it's better than the next 3 games. You guys ready for this? Dead or Alive Extreme 2, Dead or Alive Extreme 2, and Dead or Alive Extreme 2.
Which
Not
is the,
one,
Which is the best out
not
of the
two, 3 copies of the same damn game.
3. I got a 3.
I can't even believe that.
Dude, so you and your friends can play online, okay?
Oh, totally, yeah. Those
You can
servers are
get
always
some
good.
copies.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, god damn it.
So your final answer is that space zombie sex thing?
No, Amnesia. He said Amnesia, didn't he?
What space zombie sex were we talking
Space
I don't know what we're talking.
zombie indie game you're talking
about? What are we talking about? Space pirates and zombies? I
Yeah.
didn't play any of that.
All
I
right,
didn't like it.
moving on. New consoles.
New consoles? Okay, we got Shield, we got PS...
No, stop. Stop right now. Those are not consoles. Those use
Oh.
existing hardware as like a basis. So that's using PC. Or that's a PC in your hand pretty much. Kind of uses Tegra 4, so kind of can play games.
So would you call it a PPC?
It's more of like it connects to your computer in your house to play games that are on there.
Huh.
But then they're thinking about later, kind of like on live, where you can access it outside of your house.
Oh, that's
I don't know what
That's
they're-
going to cost a lot in 3G.
I don't know what they're trying to do. Anyways, no, you'd use it on another Wi-Fi network, but
Jeez.
it would be confusing. Our internet speeds aren't there yet in Canada. They're not even there, pretty much there in the States. Anyways, consoles. I'm talking the big 3 here. The Wii U is already out.
Whoa!
Yes, I know. I'm aware. It's called the Wii.
I believe it's
Whoa.
pronounced
It's the Wii U ambulance. Anyways,
the ambulance!
alright. The PS4 or Orbis?
I'm excited
Durango,
about I'm excited about the new controller. Like
Orbis and Durango. They're just, I don't know which is which, but PS4 and let's say Xbox 720.
They went from Vita Life to Orbis and Durango?
well, I'm
No,
excited.
Durango I believe is Xbox.
Well, I'm excited for the new controller because they filed patents so that you have a controller that snaps apart into 2
I'm going to
moves.
interrupt you for 1 second.
Yep.
Let's think back to E3 2005.
I already forgot it.
Okay, the year before the PS3 came out.
Yeah.
Do you remember the original controllers?
Dude, I would have played the shit out of a boomerang. I would have played so...
It was a boomerang.
Yeah, dude. I would have been like, damn, this game's so hard. Thrown it. When it
Okay.
comes straight back to
Then
my
let's
hand.
go to a year. Let's
Straight
go to
back
a year
to my hand.
later when it comes out. 6-axis.
$599.
Vibration is not the future. Like vibrating.
My version is a past technology.
1 year later,
They didn't.
That's
You know,
what I'm
guys,
back in.
we
No.
figured out a way, you guys. Let's
they
throw
didn't want their
vibration in.
controllers to be used as masturbation tools. It's really simple.
People already have the Wii for that.
We vibe. I vibe.
Yeah, that app does exist if you have a home Wii. I'm dead serious, but that's not the point. Anyways, let's jump to now when they're talking about the new patents. And they say they're abandoning the DualShock whole like trademark. They're going to something else. I don't know what the hell that could be.
Well, have you seen?
Oh no, wait, let's jump to a year ago. Or 2
We're
years
just
ago.
jumping all around the time.
Well, no, this is
like
kinda-
Max Payne 3.
This is retired. This is not retired. This is required to understand what we're thinking, what we're expecting from the next generation of consoles.
You are the controller.
No, no.
Connect Sports 2, everybody.
We'll-
Connect Star Wars. Best dancing simulator.
Connect. Trust me, we'll get there. Okay, 2 years ago, the move.
Solo.
The move.
I have not touched that in like a year.
You know why?
Because it's amazing. I can't handle it.
No,
I can't handle the truth.
it is just the Wii. And people got sick of the Wii motion controls.
It is
Probably
more accurate than the Wii.
incorrect with Wii Motion Plus.
Is it more? Is
Yes.
Wii Motion Plus?
It's true 1-to-1.
But can you be at a
It
rave with that controller?
Probably.
Throwing around those balls.
You literally could beat a rave with anything. You can slap a glow stick on the end.
I
of your
can bring
Wii.
my Kinect to a ring.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's jump to now. And they're talking about the new controllers. What can we expect? What is the rumored
Oh, it's the snap apart controller. They filed patents was basically like you'd have a normal. It looked like a DualShock 3 so far.
Okay.
But basically, it would have the two balls, right? And so while you're playing, you snap them apart, and then you have the two motion controllers.
No. That was a patent a while ago. That was last year. I'm talking to the new, the recent. How they're saying.
I just thought they're just gonna get rid of the DualShock. I haven't heard anything.
Really?
Yeah.
After 3 generation of consoles, the same controller, pretty much.
I know it's weird.
Yeah, no, they've announced that they haven't announced, but it's been rumored that they're abandoning the whole DualShock controller in the next console.
From a source.
But the controller you saw last year, the Move/PS3 controller, that's still DualShock. That was last year they were talking about that.
Well, that's
That never
that's
went
a really
anywhere.
interesting idea.
That didn't go anywhere really. I don't think.
It'd be expensive as shit. But
Oh,
it's still
yeah.
kind of cool.
All right, now let's go to the Xbox.
You are the controller. Star Wars Connect.
Connect Xbox Season 2, everybody, go buy it.
We're gonna start with console interface.
The Han Solo. What's the
That's
other
kind
one?
of what we're starting from here.
Ain't
PS3,
no
Xbox.
hologram girl. Ain't no hologram girl.
Okay, you done?
I'm
You done
totally
now?
done.
Okay. You know, let's go back. Since the DualShock's been in 3 generations of consoles, correct?
Yep.
All
What
right.
about the DualShock itself, the same
No.
controller design?
The DualShock was on the PS1. The DualShock was on PS3.
Yep.
The DualShock was on PS3. Anyways, that's not the point. Now we're going to go back to the original Xbox. Okay, that controller, the most obscene controller I've ever seen in my entire
It is
life.
comfortable as shit.
It is oversized and not comfortable at all.
It is meant for man hands.
The Xbox controller is meant for men.
Sorry.
The new one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, now Xbox 360. That slim controller. It's a great controller. It's very comfortable.
I'm sorry. I
It's
don't know.
laid out considerably well.
Maybe because I'm a Sony. You know.
I was a
Sony.
hardcore Sony. I had a PS1 and a PS2.
Well, I'm saying, but whenever I grab an Xbox controller, my hands always they right in between are my middle fingers.
I guess it's an acquired thing, but anyways,
Maybe, yeah.
what we're talking about now is the Kinect, obviously. The $150 beta testing kit.
Best webcam ever.
I love paying $150 for a webcam. I know what you're talking about.
Don't you just love paying $150 for literally a piece of beta software that's not ready for?
How the fuck was that even allowed? Like,
Oh,
it's amazing.
I forgot. This was announced like last week. What do you guys think of the IntelliRoom or Envision Room?
Oh my god,
the back of your television projector.
the wub wub. Wub.
No, the thing that goes behind your
Yeah, no. So when you
TV.
shoot something, your room just kind of shakes
No, it
around.
doesn't
a bit.
shake. It projects like a thing behind your TV.
I know it's gonna make everyone vomit. It's gonna make
And-
the world vomit.
It requires the Kinect.
I can finally dust that thing off.
No.
Hooray!
Okay, and now we're talking about the Durango, the X720,
Durango!
whatever we're calling it, the Xbox 4, 3, whatever you want. I don't really care. Okay, we're going for. There's rumors, not rumors really. It's more like an improved Kinect, the Kinect 2, and the controller.
Because that works so well. What's the one? The giant mech warrior.
Steel Battalion.
Steel Battalion. Oh, do you want a $200 huge ass fucking controller, or do you want to just use the motion? Just use the motion. Oh wait.
Or do you want to grab the... Oh, don't grab that. Or you want to... Oh, go up there. Oh, don't go up there. Or you want to throw the grenade out. Throw the grenade out. Oh, you're all dead.
Oh wait. But I didn't try anything. Doesn't matter. You're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I personally will probably not get the next gen Xbox because
Because we're part of the mustard race now. We don't need dirty console gamers.
Well, we're all PC gamers here, but we all own most of the consoles. Rock and I think, own all of them.
Yeah.
The Xbox.
I have a problem.
Xbox.
When it comes to new consoles, new technology, I just kind of buy it.
Yeah, I have a problem with old technology.
Whether I don't need it at all,
I'll get it.
i.e. PS3.
We all
Xbox,
have
Vita.
our weaknesses.
Fucking 3DS XL.
Yeah, the 3DS XL.
I'd say it's more justifiable than...
3DS XL was justified. Because it's not a janky fucking square box with like weird ass.
You're right. It's a portable laptop.
Portable laptop.
It's
When you
something
get
to
that
pocket.
when you get that extra fucking
Why would I ever use that?
Kingdom Hearts,
Why? I don't want to play that.
Resident Evil Revelation, it's coming on Xbox.
You don't really need that for Resident Evil, though. What kind of control do you even get? Just let you move and shoot at the same time, or was it different?
One moves the camera and one, yeah.
No, I found
So
I
it
had
makes it
no
look Resident
problems
Evil.
with it.
So you're not getting the new Xbox because you're just not
I've
interested,
just
really?
well, I only really played Gears of War and Halo on it, and Vesperia, but now
ever since I sort of this year with Brock, I rediscovered how much I enjoyed the Tales games. Tales Symphony being the one I played first, possibly my favorite. And I've gone out, looked on eBay, I did Craigslist and collected most of the Tales game, including a lot of the Japanese ones. And I can only see myself sticking with PlayStation just because I want to get those Tales games and those JRPGs, which are always with PlayStation.
There is a lot coming out for Sony this year. There's a lot of...
Ni no Kune, Light of the Wrath Witch.
I will.
Pokemon meets Tales.
It's Final Fantasy 13, too.
What?
You can collect the monsters and shit.
That's Pokemon, not Tales.
Anyways.
I pre-ordered that today, speaking of which.
Oh, Nina...
Yeah,
Okay, let's talk
steal the
about
case.
Orbis, the PS4. What do you... What's your...
There's The Last of Us coming out, by Naughty Dog.
That's not its current console.
Well, I don't know any games.
No, I'm not talking about games. I'm talking
What do you think? What do you hope?
What do you think, and what do you hope for the console?
I don't see how they can improve on perfection, so...
It's 7-year-old hardware. It's 7-year-old hardware.
I can't wait. I want Unreal Engine 4 on it. I want to see that. Because if you've seen those demos and shit like
I
that...
really don't care about the... Unreal Engine drives, everything. It's not that good of an engine.
The only problem is that PS3 can't handle Unreal games that well. They DMC. They've even had problems with the new DMC on the PS3.
It's because they've dedicated... The way they've done the RAM and shit in the PS3 currently...
Yeah, there's not enough RAM to do enough stuff.
Yeah, that's why you don't have cross-game chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah, it is.
So I expect party chat for the PS4.
Hey! They have it on Vita.
They do have it on
You can
Vita.
get Skype on Vita.
Speaking of Skype, the new Xbox Skype merger thing, they've been using Skype for the new telecommunications on the Xbox. You hear about that?
Yeah,
I really didn't hear that.
Yeah, so they're thinking about...
I knew
Xbox.
I know they're getting rid of Messenger.
Really?
They're discontinuing Messenger, the whole Microsoft, the Windows Live and shit. That's discontinued as of March 15th.
Wait, Windows Live is gone?
Yeah.
Gone? More Windows Live?
No more Windows Live. March 15th. All current accounts will be merged to Skype.
No,
Migrated
no
to
way.
Skype. Yeah. Because Microsoft bought Skype.
Forget it. Fucking forget. It's amazing. Fucking forget everything. Oh god, but no, for PS3, I don't know. I just hope they don't crap out on this because
If they ever pull a $700 price tag at launch again, I'm gonna kill myself.
$750. They can do it.
Sony?
No,
I already sent
it
you
was
a
700.
video threat of Brock with the noose around his neck, waiting for your E3 conference and your price point. Don't fuck this up.
Oh god.
So I can't. How do you price a console at $700? How can anyone afford that?
What's the fuck? The 3DO they priced at $800.
That was ages ago.
How do you price a console at $800? It's like Super Nintendo, $600. That doesn't.
They need to be more reasonable with pricing.
Yeah.
They just do.
Yeah.
That's why we use price so low.
Was it $250?
$250, $300. Those are the price points, which is considerable. That's reasonable for this gen.
I remember the 3DS came out and that was $250. That was a
bit
ridiculous
high.
price point.
Well, we got all those free games.
Vita $300.
That was $250.
Well, how big was the memory? How big was the memory
I
stick?
got the bundle with the $300.
Yeah, wasn't that $250?
That was $300.
Yeah, you're right. I got that bundle too.
Oh yeah.
With the 4 gig proprietary memory cards.
We got Little Deviants.
Oh
Thank you very
shit!
much. I'm pretty sure I traded that in.
You got
back-
tech demo
That
the game.
That game is so bad.
The Vita is like a woman with 4 boobs. Just 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
It's not good.
Oh, but dude,
Proprietary memory cards.
What I just bought on Kickstarter actually was a GameStick. GameStick plus a
I
case.
saw that.
I bought that because I have a bunch of Android games.
I really don't know.
Well, my Android device.
I don't know why you would do GameStick because Ouya is coming out next year and they've actually developed their console's been developed and it's ready to ship almost.
I don't want to do yet. I want a
Why?
GameStick.
The GameStick is still in prototyping stage. The Ouya is development kits have been shipped out already.
But I don't want a new yet. I want something that's super portable.
He wants something that's hipster, so he's like, yo, I got
Dude, have
this.
you seen how big the Ouya is? It's a cube about this big.
That is huge.
It's
That's
about
mad.
it's this big.
I want to look around.
It's like it's smaller than this cup.
No, dude, that's
It's smaller than this cup.
he's holding up a
It's
huge.
smaller than this cup.
He's holding up a beer stein.
Somebody
Look
who's
at
editing this. This is on YouTube. I want a cup to show you
it's like the size of a like a PS4.
I don't know.
It's huge.
I don't understand the point of Ouya. It doesn't make sense.
Because Android. That's why.
Okay.
14.
I want to play phone games on my TV, you guys.
I want to play.
Well, can't we already play Angry Birds Connect?
Ew! Dirty casual! Get out of here!
We can
We
play.
can also play Fruit Ninja.
I was about to say that. We're on the same wavelength. over here.
Hey, we're on the Windows 8 store now, and you can play with a touchscreen.
God, I hate you all.
That's a good idea, though.
That is
It makes sense.
It makes sense. It's because it's an actual touch. It's a touch
Yeah.
game. It makes sense on that. Well, anyways, so will you be getting a PS4?
I don't have the money for it, so no.
Will you be getting a PS4?
If I had the money, I would buy a PS4.
Well, it's not going to come
We
out
don't
for
know.
a year.
It probably will come out till like 2014.
Oh yeah, well, they're gonna announce it at E3.
Yeah. 2014, will you buy a PS4?
Yeah.
Will you buy an Xbox 4? 720, whatever we want to call it.
I don't know. I don't want to pay for two consoles. Like,
Okay.
I'll buy one and get the second as a gift, maybe.
Okay, that's not... What would you rather buy? With the consoles looking how they are right now, the Xbox 360 and the PS3.
Just because I have...
Currently.
Oops.
I know you have a PS3. I want you to be 100% objective here. 100% objective, please.
Well, there's not much to run off of right now.
I don't care if there's not much to run off of. I'm saying the current state of the console right now and how their lives have like progressed over the past 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which one will you choose?
I have more friends that I play PS3 games with than I do with Xbox.
I'm not just asking about that. I'm asking about
That's
everything.
subjective.
I'm asking about everything. Everything that's happened in the game industry.
Everything.
I'm talking about the PS3 launch. I'm talking about how it didn't have games for 3 years. It started to improve.
Video games. It had Ratchet and Clank for like a second year.
A game.
Exactly.
Look at the Vita, and you guys already bought that.
Persona 4 Golden.
That's not the point.
It's not a Vita. It's a Persona portable machine. That's what it is.
It has
It's a Persona.
It has
portable
all
machine.
4. It's going to take you a lifetime to beat them all anyway. You're covered.
I'm gonna ask Darren the same question here. I'm gonna ask him the same question. I want you to be 100% objective.
I'm probably gonna go with the Orbis.
Why?
I have more PS3 games than
'Cause
that.
he's
That is
a Sony
not the point.
fanboy.
They probably won't even include backwards compatibility.
They will
Because they're fucking stupid.
Hey, Xbox didn't, but PS3 did when it first launched.
It had
Xbox
backwards
has
compatibility.
backwards
For like
compatibility.
7 games.
The list
Oh,
is
it's a big
actually
list.
substantial. Yeah.
Not as substantial as PS3.
Well, look at the
though.
PlayStation units. Half of them don't
What do you
support
think? The software
2 PS2
compatibility
discs.
is fucking garbage.
It still works for most games. Not like
The older PS3s, but like any newer ones, I don't even think do
the
that.
older PS3s, the 60 and 20 gigs have hardware compatibility. 40 doesn't have any backwards compatibility whatsoever.
Nope, 40 has PlayStation 1. I have a 40.
80 has software emulation.
I'm talking about the PS2.
Oh.
PS2 compatible. We're not talking 2
Oh,
generations
too,
back.
like PlayStation
That's
1.
because they redesigned their whole the emulating system behind it. And then I'm talking the 80 gig software. The 120 is software. The 360 or whatever the fuck they were calling it.
I know. I have the 80, right? But it's
Then they moved on to the Slim. No backwards compatibility whatsoever. Probably still has backwards compatibility with PS1.
well, they're all doing that. The Wii did that. Did Xbox do that?
Well, we did it better than the others, but then again,
No, I'm saying with each iteration that they.
It's because they got rid of the Emotion Engine chip, which was what the PS2 ran off of. That's when they switched to software. That's when games started working not as well or not working at all. And then in the Slim, they removed the Emotion chip. And in the, what do you call it, the Super Slim, there's none at all. Zero.
Super Slim's such a stupid fucking idea.
It's
yeah,
pretty
look at
dumb.
the Wii.
They've stopped
The Wii
making
Slim.
PS2s.
Pause it.
Oh, we're going to take a quick break here, then we'll go back to what we're hoping for from the future consoles.
I watched that like 2 days ago with Deanna.
Did you?
Yeah, God, I love that movie.
I don't even know what movie it's from.
RoboCop.
I've never seen RoboCop.
We watched it like 4 times
I
in a
watched it
day.
like 4 times in a week. It was ridiculous.
I need
Like,
to
we
watch
watched it
that
twice
movie.
here. We went to the theater, watched it. Like 2 days later, like, watch it
in
again.
the span of like 3 days, I watched. No, it was 3 days. Span of 3 days, I watched RoboCop 4 times.
It's really good. Wait, did you watch RoboCop 2 and 3?
I watched 2.
2 was supposed to be okay, right?
No, it's pretty good. It's just they start exploring like his humanity and shit, and then they just drop the plot line on the floor. It's like
Isn't 3 supposed to be like have like a 6 Metacritic rating? Just
I
like
don't know.
it's supposed to be like hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what were we talking about? I believe is about the Orbis and
Oh,
the
we're back on.
Django.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Dwango,
I'm ninja with
dwang.
that.
Yeah, we're on the Orbis. We're talking
So
about-
Alex said he wants the Orbis because he's a Sony fanboy, and I say until right
yeah.
now, based on what I know and based on the what I've seen from the past consoles, I say none. I say I'm gonna wait it out until I have.
Wait a
all
year
the
until
information.
the
Well,
price drops.
Alex, you made your choice.
God damn it.
You made.
I made the smart choice. Besides, I think instead of spending my money on a new console, I'd rather upgrade my PC in that time.
I'll do all 3 of the things.
Because you're
Dude,
insane.
you don't want to buy the new fucking Microsoft thing. You know why? If you buy one, you're going to have to fucking reset it in because of red lights, reset it in because it's broken
They
something.
fixed the red ring.
Oh yeah, eventually. Like 4 years later? 5
Still
years
have the
later?
yellow light around, don't we?
I've never had a yellow
The
light.
yellow light still
It's
doesn't
still
exist.
The yellow light
Well,
still exists, but I mean, like, it has, like,
Well, no, I don't know if it
it's
exists.
not
on
as
consoles.
prevalent as fucking the red light.
Or what it was.
What it was. It's nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
so
nowhere near.
for my answer, but
Yeah,
if
dear.
you put a gun to my head and said which one you're going to get, but this is going to be subjective, but, well, not necessarily subjective, but generally, I'm really interested in Japanese role-playing games and Japanese games in general. And so far, the PlayStation PS3 had region-locked discs, which was really nice.
I mean, region free.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So
That would have been a problem.
Retard.
Otherwise. This ain't no PS2. But
You can actually change the region on the Xbox 360 quite easily now.
cool.
Now.
Well, so based on that, based on the Japanese side of things, I think for importing sake, in case there's more Tales games or certain games that I want to play that might not come out to America, I would want to have the Orbis. But that depends the time, just based on the PS3, where most Japanese developers base their work on the PS3. So that's what I say. Now it's
Well, apparently, like, the Xbox 360 is, like, it's really, really popular in America, but in Europe and Japan it's not.
that's
it's more
old news.
Yeah, that's kind of old news.
It's did terribly in Japan.
Yeah, recently.
The Vita's doing better than the Xbox.
But,
Dude,
recently.
3DS is just
I'm
like
pretty sure the
Monster
sales
Hunter?
numbers of the PS3. The PS3 have actually
had passed Xbox
passed.
sales. Yeah, I was pretty amazed by that fact.
took them 6 years, but
They stayed on it.
Kept on her. Well, Brock, it's your choice of future consoles.
My
Future consoles.
Both.
Well, there you
it's
go.
it's that simple. I've already told you. I've already explained my issue. No problem.
So we've all established that Brock has an issue when it comes to anything technology related that comes out and it's new.
That's just how I am. I need the latest technology.
But you won't get the Shield or anything like that. What about that Neo Geo Gold?
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Oh, you just touched.
Oh,
on
you
the
just. Oh god, you just like.
I've pulled it from the Stygian abyss.
Okay.
Stingy and Abyss. Isn't that from fucking.
The thing is,
Yeah.
It is.
the Project Shield. Is that Project Shield?
Project. Oh, yeah, NVIDIA Shield, Project Shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Something like that. That itself is not its own console.
That
It is
feeds off
just
something
a
else.
PC. Or like a very underpowered PC that interfaces with it to stream content. That doesn't make sense to purchase, like, 'cause
Okay.
it can't run exclusives.
What about the Neo Geo Gold? What do you
The
think?
Neo Geo Gold.
That's pretty
It's a
damn
very
cool.
interesting
It's a
idea.
sexy ass piece of tech.
It is really nice.
And it has the whole docking station that's shaped like the Neo Geo.
Yeah.
You
No!
can plug it into the TV,
Yeah.
Ugh!
And
you can play it on-
plugs in inside.
and it comes with arcade sticks, isn't it?
It's a pretty nice thing.
I think
But
I'm gonna wait for it to be hacked or something because I don't want because they only have like 20-ish games on it right now.
Hey, you can buy Neo Geo games on the PSN store.
can you
and-
just load them on SD card?
I don't know if it's
Does it come with a micro SD
if
slot?
it's it might be locked or something. It might have some sort of protection on it. I'm not sure. If it was unlocked, I'd probably pick one up.
But if I had a choice, I would just get a Neo Geo.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know it's insanely expensive.
They've released new ones, like they just
Yeah, I know,
released the wood ones. Like
If
those
I
are
had the
beautiful.
choice between a Neo Geo, like the new one, And-
Gold.
or an original, I would get the original.
Oh yeah, easy.
Because I don't know, it came out of nowhere. It was just like, oh, Neo Geo's still alive, you guys.
It's like, wait, what? Yes, you are. Get over here, but come on, jump into the pool. No, but you know what we need? We don't need NVIDIA Shield. We don't even need Nintendo. We don't need Sony or Microsoft. What we need is the DC2 guys. DC2. If Sega went ahead and released the Dreamcast 2, it would outsell Wii.
They'll never get back into the hardware market ever.
What if they do? Just
No,
let me
there
have
is
this.
no what ifs.
Let me have
They
this.
screwed up
No,
so
I know
much.
what they can do. Time travel. If they can go back in time and switch the results of the 16-bit war and then the 32-bit war and result it with Sega's victory.
Dude.
It'd make this dystopian future where Sega's like taking over the world.
Sega Nazis. No, dude, but seriously, Sega had the bigger share in the market at one point. Sega was winning the 16-bit war. They're like, I know what we can do. Let's release 8 pieces of hardware in 6 months. Genius, sir. 10 out of 10. And then they fucking flooded the market, way too much shit, and all the companies got pissed off and they kept on changing their tech. Then they died. They fucking
that wasn't
died.
the reason they died.
That was
like leading up to their death.
Still one of them.
That was like the catalyst to their
That was the
demise.
rising action to the terrible
It's
climax
still how
of
they fucking
Sega.
died. Like, it's
part
way,
of it.
way too much tech at one time. Go, we need
32X and
stuff.
CD came out when the Saturn was already out in Japan.
Just fucking.
There was no point to buy them.
Oh, yeah, too
Zero.
much tech, too little time.
Yeah, but that's not just the whole thing why Sega died. Second thing,
That's the main reason.
Saturn comes out. No Sonic games. No real Sonic games.
Wait, there was Sonic R and Sonic 3D Blast. Okay.
3D Blast was on the Genesis as well, and it's horrible.
Oh my god!
Was it on Sega CD
scene-
as well?
That opening. It's on all of them.
It's probably on
fucking.
everything. Anyways,
Oh god, Sonic.
E3, the year Saturn came out. The Saturn is not our future. Direct quote. Killed the Saturn.
Yeah.
That was a short.
Dreamcast.
That's a short.
Holy
That's a short.
shit.
That
Everyone,
is
everyone
fucking
pooped
amazing.
themselves.
No, I'm just trying to think.
First
though.
one of the first.
Come on,
Saturn-
guys, let's show this. Come on, the DC2, we swear, it's the last thing we're gonna release. Everyone's like, I don't trust you.
No, the Saturn. Like they. How long was that out before they announced the Dreamcast? Like, that
No,
was
6 months.
That's quick.
It's a console not many people know exists.
6 months.
Oh yeah, totally.
But see, the DC2, like, he got so desperate trying to sell Dreamcast. Like,
the
with the theoretical mention of the PS2, Dreamcast sales,
The
dead.
Dreamcast. The reason,
Dead.
There's I think there's 3 main reasons it failed. One,
The PS2.
that wasn't the final
Yeah.
kick in the coffin pretty much. So we got rampant piracy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because there was no protection on it.
It was their proprietary discs, and once that code was cracked, it was like gone.
Yeah.
No DVD player.
Yeah.
That was
DVD.
huge.
That was, yeah.
The PS2 came out and it had a DVD player, and people were like,
Yeah, PS3, when it first
Well,
came out, it
DVD
was
players
the
were really
cheapest
expensive at the time, weren't they?
yeah, they were really expensive. At the
It's
time.
kind of like when Blu-ray and
But the
PS3 came
PS2
out.
PS3 was the
PS2
cheapest
came-
Blu-ray
Yeah,
player.
I'm
same
pretty
with
sure the
PS2.
PS2 was also the cheapest
Yeah,
DVD
that's
player.
the same
at the time.
thing. History repeats
Well, yeah,
itself.
yeah, it's because
And
it was
then
PS1.
the
PS1 was a
DVD
CD
code
player.
wasn't cracked until a few years later, so piracy wasn't a problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, PS1 also did CDs. That's like it's. I don't know PS4 will do.
And then SegaNet coming out a year into the console's launch,
Dude, they got
and the console lasted like 2 years.
They got so desperate. They literally, there was a point in Sega's lifespan where they said, if you sign up for SegaNet or whatever, if you sign up for that, we will give you a Dream. They couldn't give away Dreamcast. They could not give away their console.
That was in the last year of its life.
Oh, Jet Grind Radio, fucking Adventure, Sonic Adventure,
1 and 2.
Daytona.
Skies of Arcadia.
Hydro
I have that.
Thunder. Hydro Thunder.
Still, I
Metro
gotta play
Thunder.
through Skies of Arcadia one of these days. Still, I have it on my
Hey,
Dreamcast.
come along and play some crazy taxi.
Probably the best crazy.
All those
Taxi
fighting
ports.
games. Capcom at its prime.
Yep.
Best game ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
So in looking to the future, you could say we looked into the past.
genius.
As history repeats itself.
Oh, is that all it? Is that I think
I
I think we've covered a good.
Well, I
a
think
good
that's
lot.
all the time we have for now, ladies and gents, the internet.
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 I'm so glad
You know
we intermet you through this.
That's
weird-
another demographic shot in the foot.
the
Anyone who can-
graphic.
anyone who can
We've lost
speak.
the internet.
Literate people.
Literate people are gone. The gays are gone. The female audience is gone. The Asians are gone.
Oh, you.
Who's left?
No one.
Who's left? Is anyone listening?
I'm gonna get rid of everyone else. Let's see.
Shh.
No.
Wait.
See,
Can you
we
hear
got-
that? Can you hear that? No one's listening.
No one. There's no one. Okay. Well, that.
They're all gone.
All right. That's all we got, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know what?
For,
If we ever get around to posting this, we will have another one up
yep.
sooner or
This
later.
is our pilot episode, as you would say,
of this podcast.
this podcast.
This video game
Insert name
podcast.
here.
Insert name here podcast.
You know what? Maybe we'll talk about a more controversial topic.
Or maybe you'll get
next
to know us
time.
better next time. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't.
Brock does, but he won't tell you.
Telekinesis, man. You got to communicate with your thoughts. You got to
Man,
throw them at
Dr.
each other.
Out.
I don't know how to
Hey.
pause it.
It's called Mega Man.
Mega
Command
Man.
4.
He's up on the F. Would you say Contra 4?
No.
I love Contra 4.
Command and Conquer 4.
Contra 4 is
Mega Man Legends 3.
Oh, dude, fucking Contra 4.
It's gotta click the shit.
I don't know where. I don't. How's it?
Stop.
Is that? It's still going, Dan. I don't.